Hello friends, welcome to a new episode. Today we will play a new game. We have 4 boxes in front of us. In these boxes we will have 5 sets of accessories. I will show them and you will guess the occupation or what I am. Are you ready? Try to post the answers in the comment box. Try to use the English language. Okay, box number 1. We have a bow, we have a red nose, and we have a wig. What can I be? I'm a clown. Let's look at box number 2. We have lettuce. We have some tools we use in the kitchen. And we have an apron. So what am I? I'm a chef. I am also called a cook. Let's move on. We have this t-shirt and we have a whistle and we have red and yellow cards. What am I? I'm a referee. And in the last box, we have a mask. We have a white coat. And we have a stethoscope. What am I? I'm a doctor. Now, with the apron and the mask and the needle, I become a nurse. Before we move on to any part of our episode today, let us first appreciate all the doctors and nurses who are helping all the sick people in the world. Thank you, doctors and nurses. So I guess the question is, what will you be when you grow up? Write your answer in the comment box in a complete sentence. This is how you say it. When I grow up, I will be a... Well, I can't wait to read your answers. Please post them in the comment box. And in order to know what Osama wants to be when he grows up, follow us in the episode. Hello friends! How nice it is to know what you want to be when you grow up. I'm sure you can't wait to see what Osama wants to be too. So without further ado, let's watch the video.
What do I want to be when I grow up? Have you ever wondered what you want to be when you grow up? One day, Osama's teacher asked him that during an online session. Everybody had an answer except Osama. One kid wanted to be a teacher.
I want to teach,
he said. Many kids wanted to be artists, like actors, singers, and dancers.
I will be an actor. I am good at dancing, so I will be a dancer.
I have a good voice, so I will be a singer.
Other kids wanted to be athletes like football or basketball players. But Osama had no answer. He thought to himself,
these will be football players because they are fast runners. But those will go into basketball because they are really tall.
That day, after class, he thought a lot.
What will I be? What will I be? What am I good at?
What is wrong?
His mother asked. Osama told his mother what had happened and asked his mother for help.
What am I good at, Mom?
Well,
his mother said,
you have a good heart. You like helping people. And remember that time you cleaned my cut and put on a band-aid?
Oh, I know. Maybe I can be a nurse.
When I was a kid, I used to tell myself that when I grow up, I will be a singer, or I will be a designer, or I will be a lawyer. But can you guess what I am now? I'm a teacher. Did you pay attention to what Osama wants to be? Post your answers in the comment box and we'll come back to it later. In our text, there are a lot of whales. Let's find them. I will be an actor. I will be a dancer. I will be a singer. What is common in all these words? Will be, and will be. So the common word is will be. In the next slide, we have what will I be? Notice that we are using these sentences to talk about when we grow up. What time is when we grow up? Is it in the past, like yesterday? No. Present, like now? No. Or maybe the future, like a few years later? Yes, it is. It's in the future. So we use will to show the future. But I have another question. In all these sentences, will is used with verb to be. Does this mean that we can only use will with be? No. We can use will with many verbs. Let's see some examples. One day, I will travel. One day, I will paint my room. One day, she will walk again. One day, he will sing in the biggest opera house in the world. One day, the team will win. So will works with all verbs and all nouns. Now, before I move on to another lesson, let's focus on number 4. What will I be? Why is will before I? The answer is at the end of the sentence. It's a question mark. So this sentence is a question. What does this mean? This means that with questions, we always use will first. Another interesting thing about this lesson is all the things we could be. For example, a teacher. What verb does teacher come from? It comes from the verb to teach. How about these words? Which verbs do they come from? Can you guess what these words are made up of? Dancer is made up of the verb to dance plus er. Singer is made up of sing plus er. Player is made up of play and er. What about the verb actor? It's act plus or. So when we add er or or at the end of the verbs, they are changing from a verb to a profession. But does this apply to all professions? No. We have many professions that do not apply this rule. There are some mentioned in our text as well, like clown, nurse, and athlete. Well, dears, that's all for today. Before I say goodbye, let me give you the answer to the question I had asked earlier. What did Osama want to be? Well, he wanted to be a nurse. Very good. Well, that's all for today. It's time to say goodbye. Ciao.
لمشاهدة المزيد من الحلقات زوروا سات7 بلس.